You know that glow that you see on people who just seem to radiate health? It's not just great lighting. It's what's happening inside their body. And one of the best kept secrets to looking and feeling amazing is collagen. You see, as we age, our bodies naturally produce less collagen, which can lead to wrinkles, thinning hair, brittle nails, and just feeling less flexible than we used to. But the good news is that you can support your body naturally. With high-quality collagen from Native Path, you're giving your body the building blocks it needs to support smoother looking skin, stronger nails, and shinier hair. And some studies also suggest collagen supplements may help support bone health too. You see, it's not about turning back time. I know we want to do that, but we just can't. It's about feeling your best at any age. And right now, as a Kim Commando listener, you can get Native Path Collagen for just a fraction of the retail price, plus free shipping and a free gift bundle. Just go to getnativepath.com/Kim. That's getnativepath.com/Kim.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Individual results may vary.
I see you.
Avatar: Fire and Ash is now streaming on Disney+. It's the film critics are calling the best Avatar yet.
Yeah! Go, 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 go!
A true epic and completely jaw-dropping.
This is the only pure thing in this world.
Return to Pandora on Disney+.
It will be an adventure for the whole family.
And watch the Oscar-winning phenomenon at home.
This is sick!
Avatar: Fire and Ash, now streaming on Disney+. Rated PG-13.
Everybody has the shoebox, the drawer, the album with crumbling corners, faded faces, cracked edges, maybe the only photo you have of a grandparent who you never got to meet. The good news? AI can bring it back for free. I'm Kim Commando for Incogni. Data brokers can't sell your info if they can't find you. Incogni has completed over 2,800 data removals for me. Get 60% off at privacykim.com. Google's Gemini is the surprise star. Upload your photo in the app. Say, restore and colorize this photo. Repair the scratches and fading. Sharpen the faces. Keep everyone looking exactly the same. Be sure to also say, do not add anything new. Seconds later, you have a brand new picture. You want a quick fix instead? Just say, brighten this dark photo. Remove the stranger in the background. So dig out those photos tonight. The faces you miss are still there, waiting to come back. Now, the first time it works, you might get a little misty. That's allowed. For more great tips like this, be sure that you sign up for my free newsletter. Sign up right now at getkim.com. Production in Hollywood is down 30%. Writers are out of work. And the ones who still have jobs, some of them are training AI to replace themselves. We have more on that story coming up. Every business owner I speak to is asking the same question. How do I make AI work for my business? My answer, don't wait. Your competitors are already using AI to work smarter, move faster, and make better decisions. In fact, there's a saying that every day your business is late to AI, you fall 2 days behind. NetSuite by Oracle is the #1 AI-powered cloud ERP, trusted by more than 43,000 businesses. It brings your financials, inventory, commerce, HR, and CRM together in one system. And when everything is connected in one place, AI has the information it needs to help you make smarter decisions. Instead of relying on guesswork, you're working from real-time data across your business. How do I know? We're implementing NetSuite in my own business right now, and I can already see the impact it's having on how we operate. For the first time ever, you can try NetSuite Next for free. If your revenues are at least in the 7 figures, go to netsuite.com/Kim. Built for every industry, ready for every boardroom. netsuite.com/Kim.
And what's funny is that the writers were on strike a couple of years ago. And when they were negotiating their contract, they were going back and forth on how artificial intelligence could be involved in the industry. But what's wrong with us just saying, when it comes to the creative industry, zero. We don't include it. Is it money? Is it the fact that they don't feel if they'll be left behind with the technology?
Okay. Hold that, because look at our next caller, Ruth in Los Angeles.
Oh, Ruth, you're stealing my thunder. Go ahead, fine.
No. So, Ruth, welcome.
Thank you.
So what is going on in Hollywood with AI jobs?
Well, there are a lot of writers out of work right now. I think production is down by 30%. So people are really scared. And a lot of people have been going to the AI big labs to train AI chatbots and LLMs because they're hiring PhDs, they're hiring masters, and they're trying to hire people who are creative because they're basically hiring people who can put AI, can train AI to take their own jobs. It's really sad.
That is sad.
It's really sad. But as a society, we can say, you know what, we can use this when it comes to calculations and programming. But when it comes to creative and what is really important and a part of being human, let's not use it at all. But unfortunately, corporate America is what runs most of our arts, and they're not going to say no to it.
Yeah.
So Ruth, what do you do?
Well, what I have done is I've worked on probably about 20, 21 different projects, like doing different video annotation, data annotation. One of the projects I recently did was creating like a really, really difficult problem for the AI to solve. So we would ask it to do something like, in my area, it would be screenwriting or journalism or something like that. One of the projects I actually had was to create a kind of fake production and to like give it all the problems of a real production. So like when we're shooting a film or a TV show, we have actor availability, we have like location availability, we have this going on, we can't shoot here because it's going to be the LA Marathon. We throw all of these problems at the machine and we try and get it to solve them like a real life problem. And what we found is like it's obviously getting better really fast, but it's still not as good as a human for doing that kind of thing. It still has loads and loads of issues.
Like what kind of problems could it, I mean, with the LA Marathon, like what streets would be closed or?
Exactly. So I was using that example because I shot a short film, I think it was last year, and we had a location in Beverly Hills, which was free. So obviously we wanted to keep that location because locations are like $5,000-$6,000 a day in LA. But then we found out that it was during, on the weekend of the LA Marathon, so there were all these street closures starting from 6 a.m. on, I think, Saturday morning and going until 6 p.m. on Sunday night. So we had to rejig the entire schedule and shoot on a completely different weekend. And these are the kinds of things that real-life producers and first ADs are trying to juggle with and deal with. So it's just trying to recreate life.
So you said that 30% of the jobs are down in LA. Who's the hardest hit in the film industry?
I think, honestly, we're also interdependent. Like the people at the top, they're, the Lena Dunhams, the people who are like the top 1%, they're always going to be fine. But it's the people who are kind of like the middle people who, aren't the mega stars. And, I think crews are having a really hard time because, like, production's been down by 30%. That just, you go on these message boards and you find all of these people desperately trying to find, like, what career can I get which isn't going to be destroyed by AI? I mean, I have that feeling as well. Like, I'm always going to be a writer. But I actually, after working in the AI industry and seeing how kind of immoral it is and, like, it's basically stealing all of this stuff from other people, I trained to go back into medicine, and I'm trying to get into pre-med classes right now.
Just to change, have a whole different change of direction.
A dramatic shift.
I mean, to go from being a screenwriter to go into med school. What about somebody who's in the creative arts like Ruth?
I think that's really tricky right now. So AI has ingested all of these books, movie scripts, art, and these things. But if you think about how, if I was a master painter, right, how would I learn? I would copy Da Vinci over and over and over again until I got good, and then begin building my art style and doing this. So it's a interesting intersection of how these things are working out. And I've seen creatives make good use of AI too, saying, okay, I've got this idea, help me generate some more ideas and think about this and thrash it and then see if they can lend that human aspect to this as opposed to just sort of this generic sort of template thing that we might be seeing. So I think it's a really, really rough time for creatives and thinking about, well, okay, if my corporate boss just says, this generic thing is good enough, just type in the prompt and give me this AI slop. Okay, great.
But she also mentioned something just briefly where what's happening in Hollywood is that they're paying the production assistants to train AI to what they do to replace them.
So, but remember, we saw this with Meta too, right?
Yes.
When Meta announced those layoffs, they said, and we want you to keep working so we can
you record every single thing that you do.
Yep. So it's a quite scary time right now as we're thinking about, well, people are collecting all of this data. And so I'm hoping we'll see maybe this next generation too push back on some of these privacy things that sort of were, just left as, it's just the internet. We don't worry about that in its, nascent form to now thinking about how do we protect our data and also use this to protect some of the skills we have.
See, nobody can replace me quite yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Pretty soon. Okay, you can admit it. No one's going to make fun of you. You love me. Yes, say it out loud. I love Kim Commando, and you can get more of me in a few ways. Number one, join a million folks who get my newsletter every single day. It's free. It's called The Current, and just sign up over at getkim.com. It's 5-star rated, by the way. That's getkim.com. And if you have any questions for me, or if you want to share a story that happened in your life, I love that. Just go to commando.com. I know there's so many commandos. Komando, commando.com. And then there's a big button on the top right. It says Ask Kim. I know. Funny how some things work in tech. Fill out that form, and I read every single note that you send me. So thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting everything that we do.